For the entire 2 years of school, I know Koji and his tools already face 16 different special exams. Each of them has their own risk, reward, and challenge. There is a big special exam that needs 3 volumes to cover it. And there is also a special exam that happens off-screen. In this video, I want to share with you my personal top 5 special exam. There are 4 factors that I use to determine their ranking: risk, teamwork, students' ability, and fairness. Because we are talking about special exams, I'm not including events like written exams or treasure hunts. Let's start with number 5. 5. Survival and Elimination Special Exam. This special exam happens in Volume 10 second year arc. Each class needs to play offensive and defensive in a written exam that covers a wide variety of subjects, such as literature or even entertainment. I consider this exam quite fair because students have the right to blacklist up to 3 subjects that they feel lack or weak on. So even low academic students still have a chance to survive, and high academic students also have a chance to fail. Unlike the other exams that only test academic or athletic ability, this exam tests the student's knowledge in a very wide subject, 16 in total. Even knowledge that is often underestimated like music or lifestyle can be useful, just like in the real world. This exam has quite a high risk because only the first place will get 100 class points and the other 3 will get minus points, especially class in last place. Among the students who fail to answer 3 questions, 1 of them will be expelled from school. However, this exam is not really highlighting teamwork. Students can discuss who they will attack, but that kind of discussion will only involve so few people who know a lot about students in other classes, and the leader will take the final decision. At the end, students can only rely on their own knowledge. 4. Mixed Training Camp. This special exam happens in Volume 8 first year arc that involves the entire students from 3 different years. Students need to form a group and each group will undergo training and a strict schedule. In this exam, teamwork becomes the most important factor because even one uncooperative student can lead the group to failure. The leader of the group that gets a low result in the last place will be expelled, and they can choose someone from the group to be expelled alongside them. This exam is fair to every class because all classes bear the same risk of failing. They need to let some students from other classes join them and also give their students to other groups, and they could be the target of expulsion, just like Nagumo is planning to expel Tachibana. The 4 subjects of the test are meditation, speech, written exam, and long relay. I guess this exam tests students' abilities quite comprehensively. 3. Unanimous Special Exam. This exam happens in Volume 5 second year arc. In this exam, students only need to pick a choice, so there is no knowledge or skill needed. This exam is quite special because they don't fight the other class, but face their own ugly desire. Teamwork is the key because all students need to choose one choice with a unanimous vote. One different choice, and they cannot move on to the next question. After they complete all 5 questions, they will get 50 class points. The exam itself is really simple, but the choice they made could lead them to a very bad ending. The class that cannot complete all 5 questions within the time limit will lose 300 class points. The 1st to 4th question might be easy, but the real exam lies in the 5th question. Will you choose to expel one of your classmates for 100 class point? If they really have strong unity and teamwork, they could solve it just fine, but some special condition is going to make you consider your option. Just like Chabashir in her time as a student. 100 class points could be a game changer that will decide if your class will graduate from Class A or not. Compared to a safe and bright future, cutting off one classmate seems like a very tiny sacrifice. Just like Hoshinomiya said, this exam brings out the ugliness of people. If you win the bet, you could get 100 class points and safely graduate from Class A. But if you lose, Class A will forever be a dream. This is the special exam with the biggest and most cruel risk in the series. 2. Event Selection Exam. This special exam happens in Volume 11 first year arc, the final special exam for the first year. In this exam, each class needs to choose a commander who will lead them in battle against other classes. The winner class could get 310 class points at best, but the loser class could lose to 110 class points, and their commander will be expelled. The students need to participate in an event that they chose before. The event could be anything: academic, sport, or even rock, paper, scissors. As long as it can be measured, they can choose it as an event. This exam can cover every possible subject, so it's really fair for each class because they can compete in their best field of expertise. And even if the students don't have any skills, they can still be used as a sacrifice. Because some events require a lot of participants, they will need teamwork and good direction from the commander. Commander roles are crucial, but the students' abilities are the ones that will make them win. This special exam is big, fair, risky, and yet brings out the best potential that students have. Totally perfect for the final special exam. 1. The Deserted Island Survival Exam. This special exam is the biggest exam so far that covers 3 volumes to be completed. It lasted for 2 weeks and involved all students in school. Students will need to survive for 2 weeks and collect points, either in group or alone. The bottom 5 group at the end of the exam will be expelled and lose a huge amount of class points. The exam itself mostly tests the ability to survive, which includes stamina, adaptability, and teamwork. There will be a lot of tests that students can use to get more points, and all those tests cover basic abilities such as academics or sports. There are 2 choices that each class can choose: try aiming to top 3 or just try to not lose. If they want to win, then they need to put the best student in one group. But if they just don't want to lose, they need to create a balanced group to make sure no one fails. There are countless tactics possible, so a leader figure and class teamwork are crucial. Working together with the other classes is also possible. It's a bit unfair for class with less capable students, but this exam is worth becoming the best exam so far. High risk, high return, exhausting, exciting, and memorable. And that was my top 5 best special exam. When I say best, it doesn't mean I like it the most. I just try to rank it objectively without including how each exam handled in the series. So, which one is your favorite?